That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the...
Hi everyone, it's Morris and welcome back to my channel. So today I was doing a thumbnail tutorial and I haven't posted in a long time. It's been a little bit over a week, and so I'm going to try to post a little bit more often, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so we're on Badline Client right now, as you can see, and that's because Badline Client has replay mod. I make the replay thumbnails. So what you want to do is you want to go to Badline Client settings and then search up replay, and then you just turn that on. Or you could use like a rank. If you have a rank, you can do /replay, and then it shows it up. It doesn't always work for me. Oh, well, it doesn't. Not all the time it works for me, but you know, if you wanted to use it like this way, you can. I'm not really sure how you would use it this way though. I think you would just like click to resume it, and then just like do the same thing with like the shots and stuff. So let's just get into a game. It doesn't really matter which map you're on. You would press P, or you would go to this page and then click start recording. It would say start recording here. And then you just like basically just play through the game with replay mod on, and if you're doing it like the way with MVP Plus, then you wouldn't really need to like have anything on. It would just automatically like do it, you know? So yeah, you just play through the game, and yeah. I might sound kind of dead this video. I was trying to like record this video yesterday, but I sounded dead, so yeah. Oh. Why does it matter if I need a TNT or not? It's in the game for a reason. Good fight. Okay, man. You ready to lose your bed? Because I'm sure I'm ready for it. No, don't. Are you kidding? A gapple? Was that really necessary? I'm going to talk about one of my most embarrassing Hypixel stories. They're just kind of like weird and stupid Hypixel stories. Okay, so I was playing Bedwars, right? And like, you know, like those like players that just have like white usernames that just spawn in, you know, randomly just to watch you. Yeah, so one of those spawned, and well, I thought one of them spawned because I could see like one person right there with like a white username, you know. And so like I was just like, eh, whatever, man. And so then like a few seconds later, I just find myself being killed, you know, and it turned out that was actually white team, and I was just being stupid, and yeah, that's kind of it. Also, we hit 200 subscribers, like on Thursday, I think. So that's pretty epic. And I'm gonna be releasing a pack soon. It's almost done. I'm actually proud of it this time. Like last night, I was playing with it even though it was unfinished. So that just proves that I'm happy about it. Yeah, but it's gonna be done soon. I'm probably gonna release it like tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, GG. So now you just press P again, or P, and then you've got your recording. If you didn't like start your recording in the lobby, or if you didn't want to use that map as like your background map picture, what you can do is you can just like click on a game again, or I can just like pick whatever I wanted to. Speedway, and then you can just press P, then press P again, and then just disconnect. So now we're on the home page of Badline Client, and then you can click on Replay Viewer, and then you can click on your most recent one, and then you can just like on your map one, you can just like press P to pause it, and then you can just go around finding wherever you wanted to like take your picture. Before I do that though, I go to video settings, I turn on shaders, and the shaders I use are Sildurs Vibrant Shaders Lite. You can use really any shaders though, or you could just not use shaders. I just think it looks nice. So then we'll go back onto our map picture, and then you can be like, you can be creative here. Like you can go just right here, you know. And then I'm gonna press options, and I'm gonna turn the FOV to 30. And if you don't like how it looks like with the FOV at 30, you can move it around. Like I kind of like this angle. And then to remove the top bar, you can press F1. And then to take a screenshot, press F2. Then press F1 again, and then exit that replay. Then you can go into your game, and you can remove FOV and turn it back to normal. So now you're just here with your characters. That kind of looks like an Astellix skin. Okay, anyways, you can just go back over to here where your gameplay was, and then you can just like play it, and then just wait for your player to get into the position that you want it to be in. Like you can just wait for the game to play out, and yeah, you can just kind of like wait until you find where you want to take a picture of your character, and yeah.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found.
If you don't want to wait for this long, you just like speed it up a little bit, so that way it's more efficient.
But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's
And then when you get to where you want to like take a picture, you can just slow it down if you want it to be like really detailed to where you want it to be. But as I like it here, I'm just gonna go ahead and get to where I want it to be. Press F1 and then press F2. After you have your shots, you can exit the replay, and then you can quit game. But since I always forget to turn off shaders, I'm just gonna turn them off now. So now to find your screenshot, since I'm on a Mac, you can go up to the little search, spotlight search as it calls it, and then search the little dash swirly line / library. Then go to application support, Minecraft, screenshots, and then that's where you will find your screenshots. So you can just drag them out onto your desktop. On PC, I think it is %app %data, or %app data %. And then you just go through that same process to find your screenshots. So I like to use Pixlr as the photo editor. You can use Photopia, like both Pixlr and Photopia don't need to be downloaded, and it's free. Really anything works as long as it has like layers and stuff. So on Pixlr, you can just search up pixlr.com, and then you can press on Pixlr E. So now what you want to do is you want to drag in your images. So you would drag in your background image, And then it says resize the image because it's too big and it would be really laggy. And I just do full size because it works pretty well. And then you press apply. And now you have your picture, then you would add in your other one, and then you would press add current. And there you have your two images. So I like to resize your character image, and then I'll turn off the background layer because it just, I don't know, it's what I do. And then you can literally like just delete the background. So there are a few different ways to do this. You can go over to the magic wand or the wand select tool right here, and then you can just like select what you want to select, and make sure it's selected on the top layer because that's the layer where your character will be on. Then you can just like select and just delete stuff. If it selects any of your character though, then part of your character is going to be deleted, and you don't really want that, so you can just turn the tolerance down a little bit and then it would be better. You can also go to this tool right here, and then you can select like the square, and then you can just select what you don't want to be in your character image, like just as in like the background and stuff. So I just select all of this, and I want to keep the wool in there because I think it will add a nice little touch to it. And so now you have it all around the character, and then you can just make sure that you're selected on the top layer, and then you can press delete on your keyboard and then press deselect. Right click it and then press deselect. So now you still have this, and now you're wondering, like, it's still all here. Well, to fix that, you can just go over to this tool. You can go to polygon, and then you can just go around the character. I'm gonna delete that piece. You can just go around the character with this, so like you could zoom in and then select, then go like that, like this. Or what you could do is you can continue to use the wand select. I wouldn't recommend doing this for like your full character like at once, because then chances are it's probably gonna fail because it's just not very smart. So you can just like do some of it, you know, like I'm doing here. Just select it as close to the character as you can, and then you can press, once it looks good to you, you can press backspace or delete on your keyboard, and then that area is gone. Or you can continue to use one select and just select it. If it's ever selecting any of your character bits, you can always just like you can always turn the tolerance down, but I like the polygon tool better, so I'm just going to use that, and I'll come back to you when I'm finished with this.
In the air, like a blazing flare, just stand 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me, hold your hand while the pain was over.
Okay, so now I'm pretty much done with my character, and then you can turn the background layer back on, and then you can just resize, and then I think this looks pretty good, except I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller and make it go like that. And so now you have it like this, and now we're like halfway done. So now what you want to do is you want to go to layer and you press new layer. And then make sure it's on top of the background layer but underneath your character layer. And then you'll need 2 colors. You can literally pick any colors you want. Like you could pick a red and you could pick a blue. Anything you want, really. For me, I use a yellow and pink because it goes with my channel theme. And yeah. Sorry, my voice was kind of dying. Excuse me. Okay, so now you can press on this gradient tool right here. And then you want to make sure it's on like your gradient between your 2 colors, and it should be the first one that is here. So if it's not already selected, just make sure to select it. And now you can just like literally just do like a gradient however you want. I normally do it like this. You can go diagonally, you can go the other way. You can experiment. And I just go until it looks kind of like this. It's not always going to be the same. But that's okay. We don't mind. We like a little bit of unique features with our thumbnails. Then make it 51 transparency. And then make the blend mode hard light. And so now it looks like this. And so now you can merge it down. So now you have a nice, pretty looking thing here. Now what you want to do is you want to duplicate this layer. So you just press duplicate. And then make sure that you're selected on the one on top. It should be called layer 3 copy. If it's called like layer different number copy, then you're on the right thing. So now you just kind of like select it around the middle of the area, and then you press backspace or delete on your keyboard. So now you can't really see any difference because it's pretty much the same. So now what you do is you're going to want to go to adjustment, brightness and contrast, and then you can brighten it. Sometimes I brighten it, sometimes I don't brighten it, but you can brighten it as much as you want, or you can darken it too. Like however you like it. I'm not going to brighten it this time, but you can. It's really up to you. And then you can turn the transparency down to 65. If you're wondering how I know it and how I've memorized it, it's because I have notes. Then go to filter, drop shadow, turn the opacity down to 37. You can like turn it down, you can turn it up if you want. I turn it down though to 37. You can also make it whatever color you want. You can make it white, but I'm gonna just keep it black for now. And then you can press apply. And then turn the blend mode to overlay. And now you have your nice little map outline thing. And then I like to put this layer underneath it so that way it's like even. It has an outline all the way around, you know? So now it's time for the fonts. You can go to defont.com, or if you don't know like how to find the text that you want, all you can do is you can go over to this video. I'll put the link in the description. It was made by a Roblox YouTuber, but I found it really helpful. You can like find any fonts, and you can just like click on the link. She shows them in the video. So just like all the fonts, you know. You can literally pick any one that you want, and then you can find it down in the description, the link to it. You can always download it, but if you don't want to download anything, you can just go back to Pixlr. You can go to text, the T right here, add text, and then You can just type in whatever you want. I do the words like one at a time because then I can just move it around. I also turn it to gradient, and then you can just search through the text here. Normally I use Bella Queen's, so I'm gonna just use that. If you wanted to add your own text, you can click to add local font, and then you can select it, and then you can size it to however you want. You don't want things to be too big, but you want it to be like a size where you can like see it. It can't be too small. And then I go to styles, and then I go to outline, and then I make the outline white. And then I add another text, and then I'll just add that in. Oh, my horrible spelling has come from me. Then I'll just resize that as well, and then I'll just move it over to the side a little bit, move that over to the side. So now you have this, and now it's pretty much done, but if you want to add like pictures that like relate to your video, you can add those. Like I could add a picture of like if I was doing proximity chat, you could like put in a picture of like that sound thing. Or if you were doing like trying out Badline Client, you can like put a picture of Badline Client. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to be doing that. But you can. It's your thumbnail, you know, do what you want. With my image, most of the time it's pretty dark. So if you want it to be like not as dark, you can go to adjustment, brightness and contrast, and then just brighten it up a little bit until it looks nice. I add a drop shadow. I really don't do anything to the drop shadow. It's just kind of like there to make it look better. And then if you want, like a few of my earlier thumbnails, I would put an outline on my character. But if you are going to put an outline, make sure to put it after. Make sure to put it on after you do your drop shadow, so that way it looks more normal, you know. And then it will look like this. If you don't want it like that, you can just do Command Z. And so now we're done. So now we can go to File, Save. Make sure you save it as a JPG because that's normally the file size that is the smallest. You can do anything you want, except the problem is it will be much larger, and YouTube only accepts thumbnail sizes that are 2 megabytes and below. So that's why JPG is the best, because it's always like the smallest. And then you can just press download. So now you can go to Finder, and then in Downloads, you can search for it, and then it should be here. So I'm going to drag it out onto the desktop, and then you can just open it up, and it should look something like this. So to put it up onto YouTube, what you can do is you can go to YouTube Studio. If you're on mobile and you don't have YouTube Studio as an app, then you would have to do it on like a search engine or something, content, and if your video was already there, it would show up, and then you can just go to details. Then you can, since I already have a thumbnail here, it's like got a different look to it. But if you don't already have like a custom thumbnail there, what you can do is you can just like press on it, and then it will show up as this, and then you can pick your thumbnail, and then you can upload it, and then you press save. But since I'm not going to be using this thumbnail as the thumbnail for this video, then I'm just going to do undo changes. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it was helpful, then please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If it wasn't helpful, then comment down below like what didn't work for you, and I can try and help you out, but I'm not positive that I will be able to help you. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye!